Hey, how's it going everybody? Josh here, and this is an exciting unboxing video for the Sony a7S II. I was tempted to get the a7R III because it just came out, but my main focus is video. I do some photo stuff on the side. I've still got the a6500, I actually got two of those, so I'm gonna be okay with photos because video is my main focus and concentration on what I do. I do wedding videos, I do promotional business stuff, and also just YouTube. And the a7R, I keep on wanting to say R, a7S II is definitely going to be the best bet at the moment. I'm kind of sticking with the Sony camp. I was tempted to go Canon just because of the Canon colors and all that kind of stuff that you hear about all the time. But as far as like low light kind of stuff, low light is such a big deal to me because of the weddings that I shoot. Many of the locations that I shoot at just don't have great lighting at all. So I need the best camera for that. And I went with this and I thought I picked up a pretty good price. B&H Photo has some really amazing sales going on right now. So I could go into all that kind of stuff. I want to get this unboxed, kind of keep this a simple video, do some first impressions maybe at a later point because I got to get my hands on this thing and use it. And then I'll give you my first impressions. Before I jump into this box, though, I got a deal with this because I got a free Vidmic Pro. This is made by Rode. It's a really good shotgun microphone. I actually have one, so I'm gonna have two, and I'm excited about that because I'm able to have some really good shotgun microphones mounted up onto my cameras. All right, so this is the fun part. So this is, got some pretty good amount of paperwork in here. Different languages for warranties. We got lenses and accessories. You can register for a credit card. Don't need to do that. And our interchangeable lens digital camera manual. Nothing exciting there. All right, let's keep going. I can't wait to use this. We got our strap. We got the camera in here. And I've been like super curious to see what the size comparison to the a6500 was gonna be like. Ooh, I can't wait to use this. I'm sure all we got left in here are batteries, chargers, things like that. So we got our USB brick. We got two Sony batteries, that's good. I was actually only expecting one, but there's two in here. Got our USB cable. And I'm probably just gonna put this back into the box along with this because I have so many chargers and stuff already. Looks like we got an adapter here that's got some HDMI kind of multi-connection points. And this is another wall charger, so you got some options. You can charge directly to the camera, or you can charge the battery separately and kind of do it that way. That USB cable is also to connect to your computer, so if you need to do any kind of updates, software upgrades, and things like that, you got that. So I am going to probably use this one because it's always good to use the native chargers. I do have a couple RAV power chargers and batteries that I can use with this, but I don't know. We'll see on my battery kind of situation. I'm probably gonna order a couple more because I've got 8 batteries total for my two a6500s. I like to have 4 batteries per camera at the very least. Probably need to get some more just because the battery life just goes down on these cameras a bit. That's one of the things that these cameras kind of suffer from, is that battery life is not that great. But yeah, I've got all those batteries for the a6500s, but I would like to at least have 2 more for this a7S II. It's like a puzzle trying to get this box put back together. Let me even get my other a6500. All right, so here's the a6500. Here's the a7S II. Body size wise, you know, it's definitely bigger, but not like extremely bigger. It's not that bad of a size comparison. You know, for this camera, the a6500, it's a really good camera for what it is. I have enjoyed using it. I've used it for a solid year. I actually need to put out a review about this camera because I've used it for all kinds of stuff. For vlogging, for weddings, for YouTube videos, all kinds of stuff, photography and video wise. It's been a great camera to use. But this guy, I can't wait to use it. Right now I've got an a6500 shooting this video with the Sony 16 to 35 millimeter lens. I'm probably gonna end up taking that lens off and putting it on this to get some practice with. I have the 55 millimeter lens coming. It'll be here tomorrow, so I can't wait to get that. And we're gonna partner that up with this guy a lot. It's probably gonna live on this camera quite a bit as my main shooter, unless if I just need to get some more up close kind of stuff like this. Like if I was gonna use that 55 millimeter with use a video like this, I'd have to have the tripod like on the other side of this room. So you know, it's definitely got its purposes and whatnot. So a couple of things that I kind of want to do before I get going into the camera itself. I mean, grip wise, I'm wondering, it's almost the same grip as the 6500. Like it's almost identical as far as like the girth and whatnot. So that's cool, I like that. The viewfinder is a bit different. You got it in the middle here, while the 6500, you've got it on the side. So I kind of like it on the side here because, you know, you're able to look through the viewfinder, but also look on your other side of the eye, or your other eye, look on the other side. You can still pretty much do that. You're just gonna be a lot centered up. This has a bigger display, so that's cool. I'm gonna enjoy using a bigger display on here. It articulates just like the a6500. One change I will do pretty quick is that I'm gonna take these off. I don't like all that rattling. It's just, I don't like that design. They need to change that up because if you're doing video, you don't need that rattling around on the side. So yeah, I don't like that part at all. The setup is very similar. There's a lot of similarities between the 6500. So like my learning curve shouldn't be too different than what I'm used to already. There's a few extra different kind of settings and whatnot, but for the most part, it's gonna be a nice transition or upgrade into this guy. A full frame camera versus just this APS or ASP, whatever you call it, sensor size. The only other full frame camera that I've used is the Leica Q, and unfortunately I don't have that one with me any longer. It was taken. And it's actually, this camera is replacing the Leica Q. I could have spent a lot more money and got to the Leica Q, but I figured it would be better worth getting something like this versus that, to where I could literally spend almost half the money, get this camera, and then get another lens, like, or something like that. So I thought I did better off going that route. So I'm gonna stop boring you to death with more unboxing kind of stuff. I really just wanted to just talk about what my purpose of this camera is going to be for, which is pretty much what I've been doing. It's a multi-use. Weddings has been a big thing that I've done this year. I've got more weddings coming up. I got one coming up on the 6th that I'm planning on using this camera with. And then also YouTube. I want to use this for my YouTube videos. Photography wise, I'm going to kind of dabble between what I like more, the 6500 or this. You know, I'm sure both are going to give really good quality results. But man, yeah, just pretty much I use my camera for multi-purposes. All right, so yeah, there we go. That's what I'm going to be doing for the a7S II. I can't wait to get using this thing. So I'm going to wrap this up so I can get to using it, because I'm actually going to use it to practice with on some tech reviews. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Hit a like, hit that subscribe button, and notification bell, all that kind of stuff, so that we don't miss any videos from me. I appreciate you watching this video all the way to the end. Let me know if you did down in the comments. I'm really curious to see who stuck around to the end. Anyways, guys, I hope that you have a great day.